Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to plan the week of January 24th through the 30th in my B6 hybrid, and we're going to do the weekly section. And we're going to use this really cute kit from Tiny Little Tulip. So, as I'm sure you can hear, my voice is kind of like, not so great right now. I'm hoping it will kind of sort itself out. I've been still having my days like that. So, not exactly sure what is going on here. But, you know, we'll just do the best I can. So I've still been busy working on orders, except I've also been dealing with things like migraines and such. I get those and they slow me down if I get really bad headaches or migraines and stuff like that. So, you know, all the things, but I'm close to the end here. The finish line is coming up on TPC orders, and I'm excited about that. So, I'm trying to get caught up this weekend. That's the goal. Hopefully, I can make that happen. So that way I can start designing for the next sale. TPC theme is classic or vintage games. So I've got like a million ideas floating around in my head, and I want to do something fun. Let me put this one over here on this other page. That's what I've been using it for, and this is for my posting schedule with my PR team. And that's all I do with that page. I'm really loving this hybrid. I really, really am. It is definitely, it has been the best decision when it comes to this particular planner. This one's cut a little deep, guys. I'm struggling to get the... But you know what? See, that's the thing. I don't worry about it if it's for me, because it's me. If it's something for an order for you, well, then I worry about it more. If it's cut wrong, that's when I really worry about it. If it's for me, I'm like, nah, it's all good. I'll just deal with it, you know. I think it was either a blade change and then it got cut too deep, or the more likely thing that happened with that one would have been, I have a couple of machines, well, most of mine have the auto blade, and occasionally you get a blade that it sticks and it's adjusting to the depth it's supposed to, but then it sticks on a different depth than it's supposed to be adjusting to. And most of the time, well, I can't even say most of the time, because half the time it's too deep and half the time it's not deep enough. It's kind of a 50-50 on that one. But That one would have been obviously on a higher depth than what I needed it to be set at. So sometimes that does happen. Drives me crazy when it does, and then I have to watch the blade very carefully when it adjusts and make sure it's proper before it starts cutting. Or set it to use it as a ratchet blade, which is, a manual. Which is more often what I end up doing, unless I accidentally forget and don't do that. But yeah, that's probably what happened with that one. And probably, because I have one right now that keeps, that gets stuck. And until the blade dulls out, well, I'm just going to use it as a manual blade until then, and then go from there. It's frustrating though, because there's some things that need 2 different cut settings within the same project, and I have to stop to adjust the blade or just use a different machine, and the whole thing is frustrating when it's like that. That's why I like the auto blade, because you set it and let it do its thing. Believe it or not, the liking of the auto blade is an unpopular opinion. Most people hate them. I love them. So, yeah. Anywho, I don't know how I got on that tangent, but I've been working, so not much exciting going on otherwise, other than work, trying to take care of myself and really do more for me, try to find a better home life balance. I'm trying. And all those things. You guys, we got snow here in Virginia. We got snow. In a week ago, everywhere around us was getting snow. Even not even an hour from me was getting snow, but that's my area for you. I live literally 5 minutes from the water. So there's a beach down the street. And I'm not a beach bum. I don't go to the beach very often. I prefer the winter. The fact that I'm literally right up on the water like that, though, just means that we're kind of protected and don't get a lot of that snow. So last week, everybody else was getting snow except for my area. And I was kind of bummed. But it was our turn this weekend. They were predicting... Well, they kept changing it. Honestly, they kept changing the forecast because, all the different models were saying different things. There was some that were giving, extreme amounts, and others that were... I don't know if I need all of these. I can't remember. There were some that were giving extreme numbers, and there were others that were predicting way little. So it was literally another day in Virginia. We could have a sunny day, or it could, be buried in snow, and we wouldn't know. But right up before the storm, they all kind of came together and pretty much gave a clear indicator that was more 2 to 5 inches in my particular area. Some areas up to about 7, and that's exactly what we saw. We got right about 5 where I'm at. So it's kind of nice. What also is nice is that my road is not a sheet of ice like it normally is, because honestly, I was expecting that. But most of the snow has, well, I can't say most of the snow. Most of the snow that was on the road is already melted. Okay, I think I messed something up because I have one. Oh no, I just used the blue. Never mind. Don't mind me. The snow on the road is pretty much melted already, which is great because it means things can't stay shut down here for long. Because let's face it, it's Virginia. Virginia doesn't see a lot of snow. People around here don't know how to drive in it. They flip out if there's a snowflake. And I can say this because I'm not originally from here. I know what real snow is like. I'm from Massachusetts. We would get a foot of snow and go to school the next day. It's no big deal, you know, but this area is not prepared for such totals. So, yeah, no, it wasn't so bad. Normally, after this much snow, my road's a sheet of ice, and it would stay that way for a few days, but the sun was out, and I'm not sure if it was warmer than they expected it to be today or not, but it was not bad. So the snow on the roads is mostly gone. They only plow the main strips here. So I haven't left the house. I mean, so I don't know what the main roads look like right now. But I could tell you they would have plowed the primary roads. I'm just trying to see if this is, it's pretty close to the same size. We're gonna squish it up there. So yeah, I don't have a lot going on this week that I know of yet. That's how this week was, and it has filled in. I'm going to use a couple of these up here because I can. Make it look cute. Let's use this one. Yeah, so it was nice. And then this morning, what was it this morning, mid-afternoon? I don't know, midday roughly. I had this funny idea for a reel, which I did post as a short here as well. And guys, don't take it seriously because you know I love my job and all the things. I had to do it because it was kind of like a play on. It was more me poking fun at Virginia and how they close things down for like a dusting of snow, and I'm really trying to decide what I want to use for this. But it was more me poking fun at Virginia and, you know, the South essentially for how they act when we get snow, and how I'm sure everything was shut down. I didn't actually watch anything on TV to see what was shut down, what was still open, all the things, because I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I don't really care. But I know the area, and 5 inches is like pure devastation for this area. You would think. So yeah, I did a reel that kind of poked fun at Virginia, or the South in general, and how they act when, the snow hits. Like, oh, what about I guess we got snow. There's stuff on the roads. There's stuff on the ground. I guess that means, need a snow day. But as a shop owner, I'm my own boss. So do I give myself a day off just because of a snow day? Oh, heck no. Because that would be silly. All I have to do is walk down the hall. I don't have to commute. But it was fun. I had too much fun creating that. The idea has struck, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do it. I'm like, I gotta do it before the snow melts too much. So yeah, I did it. All right. So this week, I'm going to try, I think, because I was supposed to do it this week, and then I didn't, because just everything this week did not fall into place, and turned out to be a busier week than I anticipated, because I had other things that was going on this week. And so what I think I'm going to try to do is this. We're going to shoot for Monday instead of Tuesday. Stick with me. Then no, it's going to have to be Wednesday. I was thinking Thursday, but because of the snow, we postponed food bank from this week, Thursday, till next week. So I'm not going to be able to upload on Thursday and do food bank. Most likely. I mean, I could be lying to you, but it will be easier to do Monday, Wednesday, Saturday instead. I want to do my monthly plan with me. Because, like I said, I had initially planned to do it this week. Forgot I planned to do it this week, because it's in my monthly, and I just didn't look at my monthly until after I had planned out my week. That doesn't work very well when that happens. It's better to look ahead than... Okay. So, I'm going to try to do that. Monday will be my normal Tuesday upload, and then Saturday's the normal upload. The only reason I backed up Tuesdays to Mondays so I don't have them back-to-back days. Give it a little bit of space between. Oh, I guess instead of flipping too many times, we'll do that. So, yeah, so this coming week will be a little bit busier than it would have been just because of like food bank, but I also have a doctor's appointment this coming week and things like that. It's no big deal. No biggie. Because if I can get these orders done this weekend, like I'm really hoping to, then it'll just be new stuff for the week, which means Friday I should be able to have some new releases. I really don't anticipate orders taking me longer than through Monday at the latest. I know there's a lot of what I haven't, or that's not in the current batch. The last little bit is either customs, which is why they were set aside, or they're orders from after the sale, so I don't get to touch those until, yeah, okay. So, those don't get to be done until sale orders are done. I did not grab that script. Luckily, it should be right here. Yep. Alright, so Friday should be some form of new releases. Yay! Whatever I decide to do, I don't know yet how that's going to play out because, you know, it's going to depend on what, when these orders get done as to how much I'm going to get done for the week. But something should be new and going up on Friday. That'll be exciting. What are your favorite games? Like, if I had to pick something to do, if I could only do like one or two things for TPC in terms of like an extra kit or something like that, what are your favorite games? Let me know. Drop it down below because I'm curious. I would try to do something that you guys would like, obviously. I mean, like I said, I have a whole lot of ideas. There's just no way. I know there's no way I can get them all into something more. I'm going to try to see what I can figure out in terms of incorporating multiple into freebies. But as for like kits or, you know, extra stuff for the shop, I don't know what all I'm going to be able to do. All right, so I think for now, that is all that I know that I'm doing. And that will be the final spread. This will fill in throughout the week. Always does. So I've got lots to work with. Lots and lots of boxes and other functionals here. So definitely will fill in as the week goes on. Alright guys, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.